GM Explorers, Mike Damazo here to help you navigate through the metaverse as your no-shill resource. For this video, we'll go over a recent article that caught headlines titled "Your NFTs are actually, finally, totally worthless" from Rolling Stone. The article that made rounds early last week or 2 weeks ago was a repurposed content reposted from Rolling Stone, the same Rolling Stone that reported on BAYC when they were at their peak. What better report to cover than when they are down, which at least they're covering both sides of the spectrum when it comes to the NFT market. Basically, TLDR is that they took quotes from dappGambl's analysis of over 70,000 NFT collections and found majority has a market cap of 0 ETH, which is the start of collecting JPEGs. There was never an outlook of different JPEGs having a market cap, let alone a trading volume. It was in the joy of collecting, not the speculation of investments for early adopters of digital ownership. They state the study estimates that some 23 million investors own these tokens of no particular use or value. Well, yeah, they are early collectors that bought for the art, not the utility. Early ape holders got in because of the culture, not as a digital flex, and I hate to admit it, but early BAYC vibes were immaculate. They also touch on collections being unsold, so if Rolling Stone is referring to investors of JPEGs not selling their overpriced pixels, that just means they are not NFT traders and point to them as being holders of their bags. I mean, art. Come on, Rolling Stones. Other than the not your keys, not your crypto, a common expression is to hodl. So maybe people are just doing that. But in reality, majority of NFT collections does not have a liquid of a market as it once did. Some point to Blur's tactic of gaining trading volume by gamification of their rewards points system for buyers and sellers. Who knows? That's a different topic for another video. Then Rolling Stone closes out the article with the environmental impact and dead NFTs, where there won't be another boom in the market like 2021 or 2022. Not sure if they're aware of another side of the internet where people are literally unboxing expensive knives online or cardboard collectibles in the Van Gogh Museum that's causing a ruckus. Also, did they price in the merge, which took Ethereum from proof of stake to proof of work? Now, the article that came before this was reported, well, I don't even want to use the term reporting, with the article written that it reads like a ChatGPT plugin to take the highlights and regurgitate as a clickbait headline from another source. It states that the same points from dappGambl's the original content that everyone else is referring to, but not much outside analytics, like cross-referencing it with a Dune Analytics dashboard or my go-to with a Nansen query to see actual volume and trends. The main point is majority of overpriced JPEGs may be worthless. That's 2 years after bull run. Okay, so if you acknowledge that there was a bull run, not a bubble, you recognize that it is in a current cycle that we are in, much like the first time NFTs came around with CryptoKitties back in 2017. Now they point to the study examining over 73,000 digital collections, finding that 95% had a market cap of 0 ETH. That's the same as stating vinyl collectible figures, with majority of them having 0 value. But collectors are going to collect. Look at the market of Bear Bricks as an example against a plethora of anime figures. But back to the right click and saveable pictures. Out of the top tier projects out there, they said the common price is now $5 to $100. Using Nansen to pull our data, let's look at the top 10 collections with CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Chromie Squiggles, Other Deeds, MAYC, Fidenzas, Pudgy Penguins, Azukis, Ringers, and Clonex. That average alone comes out to 19.266 ETH or about $31,000. That's a huge gap from the study reference that has a common price of $5 to $100. So this study from an unknown website that is most likely one that promotes crypto gambling doesn't seem like the most reputable source. We went from JPEGs buying us a Lambo to now a down payment for a used Honda Civic. Even creator of Web3 is Great, a website that reports on disasters, happenings, in crypto, DeFi, NFTs, and other blockchain-based projects, writes about dappGambl's study is a pile of garbage. Her write-up is worth reading, which we'll link below. See, it closes out by stating, when we see headlines that affirm our prior beliefs, for example, the NFT industry is huge racket that deserve to go zero, it can be tempting to reshare them without a second glance. But misinformation benefits no one, and accurate and honest reporting should be far more important than attention-grabbing headlines. Agreeable take that 95% of NFTs are worthless. Pretty sure like 5% of the early websites are alive and well today, like Google or Amazon survived the .com bubble. So yeah, 95% will make it past NFT mania that has gone and popped, with more degens chasing plays on friend-tech or sitting on the sidelines patiently. But there is still few that's most likely acquiring blue chip NFTs. No, not PFPs, it could be generative art like Chromie Squiggles or Math Castles, to name a few. This part of crypto cycle is when visitors depart and big media takes turns with running articles to say, I told you so, buy real estate, the boomers NFTs, which yeah, is also part of my portfolio. Or they'll say, maximize your retirement accounts, which is also something I do and you should too. But one thing with NFTs or crypto in general is I'm not leaving. Someone that was part of the early 5% before the bull market, I'll continue to observe the space and watch it grow just like I did at my first arrival in 2017. So yeah, the article is pretty accurate considering the high quantity of NFT projects out there, not limiting to avatar identities, art, membership passes, metaverse, real estate, and so on. Based on the lifetime total value of 45,000 NFT projects, 90% never even got close to a volume of 100 ETH. Rewind that back to 2021 to 2022 JPEG bull market and insert the title 95% of NFTs are worthless would still ring true back then. According to Nonsense, a blockchain analytics tool to surface a signal from the noise, the top NFT collections based on market cap is CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Chromie Squiggles, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, Other Deeds, Pudgy Penguins, Azuki, Clonex, The Captains, and D-Gods, being the current top 10 as of this recording. As for the 30-day volume in ETH, it goes BAYC, MAYC, D-Gods, Milady, Azuki, Pudgy Penguins, CryptoPunks, Nouns, Sugartown Eras, and BAKC, Bored Ape Kennel Club. So before resharing a piece of reported content, dig beyond the headlines to do some research on the originating article. Be it Rolling Stones or Business Insider, they are in the business of farming clicks. Look at the actual analytics of numbers when it comes to someone saying the price is down or up. Why? Or better yet, what's the story behind it? If 95% of digital collectibles are worthless, why would the House of Swoosh continue to build in this bear market? See, at first Nike acquired Artifact and then launched their .swoosh collection. It looks like they are doubling down on digital collectibles with the recent launch of TINAJ, T-I-N-A-J, which is an acronym for This Is Not a JPEG. If you want to learn more, here are 2 videos for you to check out.